my giant haul. I kind of want you to see the whole thing like down lower, but we're literally about to go through it, so it's not a big deal. But these are triple stacked, literally, so that's insane. And I got so many books, it's ridiculous. I got so many amazing books. I had so much fun. I brought this blanket because this dress is just gonna keep like going up the whole video. I already knew that. So I'm gonna just sit it over my lap so we don't have any wardrobe malfunctions. Okay, so let's go through the books. I'm so excited to show you everything I have here. It's insane, it's blowing my mind. I got so many amazing books. I'm gonna start with this one because I'm so excited about this one. This is LA Weather. It is part of Reese's Book Club, and I am not gonna go in depth on any of these really at all because I'm just not gonna have time because this video is gonna take so long, and this might even be part 2. I'm not sure like how I'm gonna do these videos yet. I don't know how much footage I actually have like from the sale and from this and everything. So you might be watching part 2 right now, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to just pretty much say the name, maybe talk about the author for a second and why I bought it. So I bought it because it was part of Reese's Book Club. That's an automatic buy every time, and the cover looks amazing and it just looks like a book that I would like. So I'm gonna stack them over here next to me so you can still see them. Then I got this one, Stormy Weather. This is by Carl Hiaasen, and I just read Basket Case by him. Go check out that video if you would like to see it. And it was so good, and I am collecting books by him, so this is another one to add to my list for him. There is another one in here, and I had them organized like to stay together, and then I went to take that picture that I just showed you at the beginning of this clip, and they all got mixed up. So we'll see the other one somewhere in here, and this is part of a series. It goes with the other one that I will show you here later on, but this series actually sounds pretty good, so kind of excited about that. Then we have 5 Summers. This looked amazing. The cover looks amazing. Just the book itself looks amazing. I love that it's a hardcover, and it's about 4 best friends in summer camp. Liane Moriarty, is that how you say it? I don't know. The Hypnotist Love Story. I am collecting books by this author. She writes a lot of really amazing books. I'll pop them up on the screen for you. And I have like maybe 4 or 5 by her already, and I think I've read like 1. So I need to get to reading some more books by her, but very excited about this. Nicholas Sparks, The Wish. I am collecting Nicholas Sparks books as well. I want to have every single book that he's ever written because he is the author that means a lot to me. He is the reason that I continued reading into adulthood. He was kind of my like bridge between young adult and adult reading, and he has a special place in my heart. All of his books, they are amazing. I just read his memoir. Go check out that video if you'd like to see it. I don't know if it's out yet, but if it is, it'll be on the screen and also in the description. Everything that I talk about that I'm like, go check it out, it will be in the description, so check that out if you're interested. But this is one of his newer books. He has 3 newer books. I believe this is like published in 2019 or 2020. So I'm really excited to read this one. I might read it kind of soon. Actually, it's 2022, so this is brand new. This is only a year old. And just the cover looks amazing, and I'm so excited to get into it. I love that I said I wouldn't talk about the books, and now here I am talking about it. I can't stop myself. Another one by Nicholas Sparks that I did not have, Safe Haven. I don't believe that I've ever read this. I know I watched the movie, so it's kind of confusing me, but if I haven't read it, I can't wait to read it. Also, check the author pick on the back. And another Nicholas Sparks one, A Bend in the Road. I just read this one actually, but I'm just stoked to have it and add it to my collection. At this point, now that I have bought all of these at the book sale, I am only missing either 2 or 3 books by Nicholas Sparks now, so that's super exciting. I almost got my collection complete. The Paris Apartment. I was so excited to see this one there. I was so excited to have this one, and now I own it. It's also a Reese's Book Club pick, and yeah, just can't wait to read this one. I have heard really mixed reviews about it though, but I'm gonna try to go into it with an open mind. Also, I live by the beach, so this is a previous library book, and it's hilarious because in the laminate stuff they use, there's like a bunch of sand stuck in here. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, anytime you get books from the library, they always have sand in them around here. Then another Nicholas Sparks, The Lucky One. I can't remember if I read this or not, so I'm going to have to look into this, but yeah, excited about that. this one is so beautiful. I'm so excited to have this. It's called Beast, A Tale of Love and Revenge. The cover is amazing, and I literally just wanted it for the cover. It's a Beauty and the Beast retelling, which, I mean, there's so many of those, and I've never particularly heard of this one, but I grabbed it because of the cover, and I'm just hoping it's gonna be good, and if it's not, it's still gonna be beautiful on my shelf. We have Wildflower. This one I love the cover. It looked really cute. I think I might have read the inner flap on this a little bit and it sounded really good. So excited about that. Then we have this one that I was so stoked to get because you cannot find this book anywhere. I mean, you can find it on Amazon, but they want like $40 for it, which is kind of crazy. I got this for $3 at the sale, and I have really been wanting to read it. It's a true story by Christina Crawford, who is Joan Crawford's daughter. Well, she's her adopted daughter, and she wrote this book about growing up with Joan Crawford, and apparently she was kind of a little crazy. There's the movie called Mommy Dearest that I watched that is based on the true story, and also I believe based on this book. So I'm so excited to read this. I literally cannot wait, and I'm so excited that I snagged it. It's also got a bunch of real pictures from their real life in here, which is so cool. I love these books, these types of books. I love owning them because you get all these never before seen photos as well. So that was so exciting. Then I got My Name is Memory by Ann Brashares, and she is one of my favorite authors, so I was really excited to get this because I have not read it yet, and it is in such good shape, and it is just such a beautiful cover. Gonna have to start another stack here. Then I got Lifestyles of Gods and Monsters. This one looked so cool, like front and back. Pictures are really, really cool. Really love that. I'm kind of curious to see what's under it now. Oh, nothing. It's just a black book. Cool though. It's got a lightning bolt on the front. I don't know. You probably can't see it from there. I had to set the camera a little bit back so that you could see everything. So sorry you're not getting like a close-up of all of these. But this one sounded really good. You should look it up if you're interested in it, because I think I read a little bit about it and it sounded very intriguing, and I really was excited to read that one. Then I got Paper Towns by John Green, another favorite author. I have most of his books. I think I'm missing like 2 or 3 because I scored a couple by him at this sale. So I don't think I've ever actually read this one. I feel like I might have picked it up when I was a teenager and then never finished it. So I really want to get into this one and read this one. Then we have Anxious People, and this is by Frederick Bachman, and I also got Britt Marie Was Here by him. I'm just excited to have both of these. I've heard amazing things about Anxious People. I haven't really heard too much about this, but if it's by the same author, I feel like I'll probably like it, so that's why I grabbed both of those. Also, they just look so good on the shelf together because it's by the same author. They're the same size, they're so aesthetic. The covers are like soft, and they're just like the perfect book, honestly. Then we got Dividing Eden. This is part of a series, and I actually scored both from the same series, and it's somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. Let me just grab it so you can see it. I got Eden Conquered and Dividing Eden. This is a series. Later on, I read about it, and I wasn't like that interested in it, but my middle name is Eden, fun fact for you. So I thought it was just a really cool title, really cool pictures, and maybe one day I will pick them up. Then I got Trading Up by Candace Bushnell. She is the author of the Sex and the City series. She has written a lot of books, and I have one of her books already, so I just thought it would be cool to snag another one. Okay, this is the money piece right here. This is the whole thing together, sorry, by Ann Brashares. And on the front, I don't know if you can see this, but it says signed. Just gotta bring it up to the camera so you can see. Signed copy. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna open this and it's not gonna be signed, but let me open it. Oh my gosh, it freaking is signed. I was so excited about this. She literally signed it. I got it for $3, a signed copy, perfect condition, of a book that I haven't even read by an author that I love. So this is the most valuable player in this sale. Then we have The Princess Plot. This just looked cute, and interesting. The inner cover is really cute, and I'm just excited about that. The Hearts We Sold, again with a cute cover, again with a cute title. I feel like it's gonna be good. I have no idea what it's about, but... Oh, okay, this one. I already have the whole Harry Potter series. I only have 2 of them in hardback. So I was looking specifically if they had any in hardback that I did not already have. I was going to go ahead and get them and replace my paperbacks. So this is book number 4, The Goblet of Fire, which I have already read, and I now own it in paperback, which is very exciting. So I was happy about that. Then let me start. I want to start with some hardcovers. Grab this hardcover. The Personal Assistant. Was so stoked to see this one. I have been wanting to read this. It's been on my list. It sounds so good. I read the whole inner flap again just because I was so excited about it. And now I own it, so can't wait to read that one. Then we have Spilled Milk. Have no idea what this is about, but it sounds really good. I mean, I'm sorry, I just said it sounds really good. Well, it says it's based on a true story, so I love a good true story. And it just looks really interesting. On the front, it says the honest, raw openness of your writing style is compelling. Your story touched me deeply. So I'm very excited to read this one. The Book Club, In a Book Club Far Away. I just love this because it was a book club and it had books on the cover and aesthetically pleasing. Even though I have no idea what it's about, it looks really good just from the cover. Like, put some books on the cover of a book and I will probably buy it. Bridgerton, The Duke and I have obviously already read this whole series. As you can tell, if you would like to see that, I have reviews on every single book on my channel and then tier ranking of like which one was the best and all that type of thing. But I would love to own the whole series at some point because I would really love to reread and annotate them. So I'm getting started with this one. I also own the second one, The Viscount Who Loved Me. So I've got a good start here. I've got 2 of them. This is just a beautiful movie cover and I was really excited to find this. So I will probably start collecting these now that I have 2. Then we have Pack Up the Moon. This is a different Pack Up the Moon than the one that is popular. And I have already read this one that's popular, but I feel like I had that in my mind and that's why when I saw this title I grabbed it, but this is totally a different book. I read the back and it was not the same, so still sounds really good. Not mad that I bought that. Life After Life. This cover is just beautiful. I love a good bright cover and then the back is blue and it's just so pretty. So that's pretty much why I bought it. The Manny. This sounded so interesting. A nanny of the male persuasion. I feel like it's just gonna be a cute, funny story. A good in-betweener book is what I call that. An Unexpected Grace. This sounded so good. I read the back. It's about a golden retriever. You know, dog books get me. So loved that. Can't wait to read this one. Kind of annoyed though that the cover is like this, but like at least I know it's been read, you know. The Little Old Lady Behaving Badly. Okay, so first when I saw this book, I giggled to myself and I was like, who would want that? And then I grabbed it because I was just waiting in line and I decided to read the inner flap and it grabbed me from the beginning. It sounds so good, and if you're giggling right now, I don't blame you because I did too, but it's literally exactly what the title says, A Little Old Lady Behaving Badly, and I cannot wait to read this, to be honest with you. Also, my mom was with me at the sale and she was really excited to read that after I told her about it. So it is a good book. Check that out. Look up like a description of that one. Kissing in America. I just love this title and the cover and like everything about this one, so I just grabbed it. I have no idea what it's about. Another Nicholas Sparks, Dear John. I read this so long ago. I would love to do a reread because it was so good and I'm just glad I get to own it now. Before the Fall. I don't know what it's about. Looks really good. Love the bright colors. scooch over so I have more room. A Flicker in the Dark. I was really excited to find this one. I have been wanting to read this. It's on my list, so I will hopefully be reading this one very soon. Before We Were Blue, I think this was the one where they were at a recovery clinic. Yeah, that's what it says on the back, and it just sounded really good. So this is one of the ones that I'm most excited to get started on. Another Liane Moriarty. Liane Moriarty. I can't, I'm butchering. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. The Last Anniversary. Anyway, another one to add to the collection on her that I can't even say her name. I'm so sorry. Dietland. This one looked really cute. I like it. I love the cover. It's so bright. It honestly reminds me of the Summer Darlings, my Summer Darlings cover, and I love that cover. It's like literally the same colors, and it had a fruit on it. They're almost the same. Fragile. This one looked really good. This author is really good, Lisa Unker. Very excited to start this one. The Silent Wife. This one also looked really good. I questioned getting it because it's only 300 pages, and then I was just like, I feel like this is gonna be a good one, so I just grabbed it. Another John Green, Will Grayson it's called, and I loved the cover because it's just shimmery and gorgeous. And this is a collaboration he did with David Levithan. I'm not sure how to say that name, but it looks very good, and someday I'll read this. Oh, The Counselors. I just talked about this a minute ago, so I'm not gonna go into it too much, but was so excited to have this. Been wanting to read it for like a couple of years since it came out. Just so excited to own it, and it's a hardcover. I about died when I saw this on the shelf. This was so cool that I found as I was filming the video for you a minute ago to show you my whole stack. It literally fell off the stack, so this happened, but other than that, I'm gonna tape it. It's gonna be fine. The Adventures and the Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes. It just looked so good. It's such a thick book, but I feel like it's gonna be really good, and it's just a good one to have on my shelf. The Lost Ones. I don't know why I picked this up. It's a very simple cover. Maybe I liked the back. I'm not really sure, but there's that. Right behind you. Can you guess why I picked this up? Because it's creepy and it's a thriller. Oh, and it's by Lisa Gardner, and I've read something by her and it was really good. Next, Ask Again. Yes, I've heard about this. I've heard good things. It looks pretty good, so I'm excited to have this one. Little Monsters, again, creepy thriller, looks good. Cinder Nanny, this one just looked cute. It looks like a cute little in-betweener again. I'm excited about that. Peel, this looked really good. I'm really excited about this. Come Back to Me. I hate the cover, but it looked good. I think I read the back of this one and I was excited about it. And now that I'm looking at the back, it has Stay With Me on here. So I don't know if this is a series or not, but if it is, I need to get the other one. Sparks. Okay, so I got the Notebook. I already own this one, but I own like the miniature, like pocket-sized version. So I really love this book and I just wanted to own it in a hardcover and it was there. So I just grabbed it. Ooh, we have Elizabeth, the memoir of Elizabeth Taylor, and this looks so good. It is a very thick one. It's over 500 pages, but very excited. It's got a lot of personal photos of her in here, which is awesome. And I've always been really interested in her, so I'm excited to see what this book is like. Ooh, then we have The Dog Master by Bruce Cameron. And I love Bruce Cameron. I love his Dog's Journey series. It's one of my favorite series ever written. If you couldn't tell, I love dogs. So I didn't even know that he wrote this. I was looking on Goodreads to see all the books he wrote the other day so I could get an idea of like what I want to buy at this sale of his. And it didn't even come up that this was on there, so I'm really excited that I found this, and I'm going to have to read it very soon. Ooh, Ooh, then we have Genuine Fraud. I have always wanted to read this one, and I've seen it at the library. I almost feel like I took it out of the library once. It's by the same author that wrote We Were Liars, and that is, I really like that series, one of my favorite series, and I have been seeing this at the library and I just never picked it up, so now I finally own it, so hopefully I will read this one soon. Then we have The Hope Factory, and I loved this cover. The cover is really, really cool. I have no idea what it's about, but it looks really cool. Then Delirium, again, cool cover, cool title, don't know what it's about. A House in the Sky, this one looked really good. I read the back of it and it sounds really good. I want to start this one soon. Then we have Liar and Blink by the same author. I wasn't sure if it was a series. I was looking in the front cover to try to find out, but it didn't say. So I just grabbed both of these. They look like short, easy, cool reads, and the covers are really cool, and they're just gonna look cool on the shelf too. Then I have A Walk to Remember, another Nicholas Sparks book. Look how young he is in this author picture. Crazy. So I feel like I've read this one, but I can't remember because I've watched the movie, and again, it's kind of getting like mixed up. So I'm gonna have to do a reread on that one. Then I got The Runaway Princess. I was really excited to read this one. This one looks really good. I have read this author's books before, and I know that because of her picture on the back, and I can't place her name. Her name's Hester Brown, but I know I have read something by her, so I feel like this is gonna be a really good one. Then I got Finding Audrey. This one looked really good again, but very thin. It's not even 300 pages, so I feel like I'm gonna fly through that one once I start it. Stepdog, dog on the cover, had to get it. Leaving Time, don't know why I got this one, but probably I read the back of this and it looks good. I don't know, the cover's kind of weird. The Blood of Flowers, this one looks so good. I read the back of this one and I also really love the cover, so can't wait for that one. Then this is, I think, the second to last Harry Potter one. This is another Harry Potter that I didn't have. What does it say? It is The Half-Blood Prince. Scoot over. The Light Between Oceans. I feel like I've heard good things about this one. Everyone's an alien when you're an alien too. This one looked really good until I opened it and realized it's a children's book, literally. Look at that. I'm gonna have to drop this off at a little free library probably. Carolina Beach. This one is it's a true story about a journalist that lived in Carolina Beach, and he had articles that he wrote, and his articles are in here, and he makes like kind of like a story out of it. So I'm kind of excited about this one. A Million Worlds with You. This is by Claudia Gray. I love Claudia Gray, so I had to grab this. The Seduction. On the front it says the most dangerous people are the ones we trust the most. That sounded really good. The Girl Who Fell from the Sky. Okay, this sounded really, really good. It's a true story about a girl that fell 14,000 feet and survived. My mom also wants to borrow this one when I get done with it because we both thought this was gonna be really good. Then I got Shiver. I thought this was a different Shiver by another author, and then when I actually looked it up, I realized that it wasn't the one I was thinking it was, but still looks very good. My Husband's Sister. I have another book by this author, but I haven't read it yet, but I love the cover and I love the other cover that I have, so I was excited to get that one too. This one is To Tell You the Truth. To Tell You the Truth, I loved the cover. Also, The Nanny is by the same author, and they both look really good, and I'm excited to have two by the same author. Then we have Shatter. I don't know, looked good. This is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone with no sleeve, but I got it anyway because my copy of Harry Potter has the word Donald written here, and it's a paperback, so I really wanted to replace that one even though it didn't have a sleeve. Then I got Dear Evan Hansen, and the guy that was ringing me up said that he had watched the movie and read the book and it was really good, so that made me excited that I found this one. Then I got After the Fire. This one looks kind of creepy, and I'm gonna have to read about it before I read it because it might be too creepy for me. And last but not least, I got the whole, not the whole, I got half of the Ugly series. I already own one of them because this continues. There's 4 more books after these ones. So I have the last one in that series, and I will find the other 3 at some point, but at least I have this one, and they are the original covers, and I read this like way back when I was a teenager and I loved it, and the story has really stuck with me, so I can't wait to do a reread and do some annotating on these ones, and now I own them, so I was very excited to find all of them. I actually went into the sale looking for them, so that was a big score. And that is all of the books that I got at sale, and thanks for coming on this journey and staying all the way, because I know it was a really long video. Hopefully this is part 2 and I did end up breaking it up, or you have been here for probably 30 minutes. But if you'd like to see more content after all this, go check out my Instagram because I post over there all the time. And I post a weekly video here every single Friday, so make sure you check back. And then I left lots of links in the description for everything I talked about in this video. If you would like to check out any of those videos, go look down there. And please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel because I love hearing from you, and it would be cool to have some more subscribers. So I would love it if you would do that. And that is it. If you would like to see more videos, go check out my channel because there is a lot of them. I just hit over 100 videos the other day, so that's a lot. Go watch all of those if you haven't watched them, and I will see you on my next video soon.